All right. We are live tonight. What is happening with everybody? You're here. We're here. We got an awesome panel for y'all tonight. We also got a guest appearance from Brother Cousins, the Space Pimp. I don't know that guy. That guy got a lot of shit going on with him right now. But he has a special message. So you want to stay around for that message. Stick around for that message. We got a wonderful panel for you guys. And I just want to say something. It's real funny. Just how life is, just how people are, and you just gotta turn the other cheek. You just gotta be the best person that you can be. And it's just crazy to see people fight for relevance. But it's great. It's all cool. It's great. I love you guys. I love this community. I love everything about it. I love everybody. I'm your brother cousin. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna drop it like this. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is best of the best. And tonight we got one of the best panels in the action figure Hot Toys community right here. I'm gonna start it off with my guy. Am I doing it this way? This way. This is my guy, right? Jesus, there he goes. Right here, Maz.
I'm in between you and your brother. I know that. I'm sorry. How you doing tonight, brothers, cousin? How you doing?
Doing good, brother. Doing good.
Man, we had a crazy week on my channel. I had a guest on Saturday who dropped some Blitzway news. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Oh wow!
They are working on getting Ghostbusters figures out.
Wow!
But they are having trouble getting rights from 2 of the OG Ghostbusters. I'll give you a couple guesses on who that
Bill
is.
Murray and Bill Murray.
Well, that's one of them. But yeah, there's 2 of them are fighting for the rights, and they're trying to get the Ghostbusters 2 line rights right now.
Yeah, I know Ernie Hudson. He's down for it.
Yeah, Ernie Hudson.
What is it? Dan Aykroyd? Could it be Dan Aykroyd?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, really? That's it. Harold Ramis passed away.
But they were trying to get the Ghostbusters 2 license apparently, and they're having problems getting likeness rights for that, as well as the older Afterlife characters. So they're still working on it though.
Well, I mean, that's some time to come. I guess it's going to happen. I'm glad I got the original.
Yeah, I'm very jealous right now. I'll give you all my Predators for those.
Ooh, that's damn tempting, but no.
The only thing I'm keeping is this chest burster, because I had to buy a whole Predator to get this chest burster.
Absolutely. That's what's up. Also, we got my man right here, my brother from another mother right here. My guy, Anthony from Cisco Mafia. How you doing, brother?
What is up, everybody? What's going on, man? Glad to be here. As always, man. And I agree with your introduction statement.
Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, got my guy right here, the beard god himself. Oh my God. And he has the Maji cases and the wonderful display that every time he comes on, I just love looking at all those figures, and it just looks so dope and so cool. Mario, El Professor O, how you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Thanks for having me on tonight, dude. It feels like it's been a minute since I've been on Best in the Battle. Is this my first time on here, or have I been on here before? I'm sorry, I don't recall.
Maybe in one of the earlier shows.
One of the earlier shows? All right. Well, it's been a minute, man, and I'm happy to be here, man. It's felt like a minute since I've streamed with anybody, man. So,
awesome.
Yeah, man.
It has been a little bit, man.
It's been a minute.
I'll miss you.
Come home, Mario. I'm back at you, Papa.
Come home soon. Yeah, I understand.
Awesome. Awesome. We also got this guy right here.
Oh, hello.
He's kind of a sex symbol in the figure community.
Yeah, a little bit, bro. And
You could have fooled me from the stream I saw last night.
He got the
Yeah, I mean, if I need to break it out tonight, I will. But
he did.
If someone drops the super chat, then maybe I'll put it on.
boys.
Oh, you
I
already
know
got
what
one.
that means. Y'all have to do
Yeah,
it.
but that's Carlos. He didn't count. Carlos doesn't count. Did you see Carlos' super chat, by the way? He said, "Get rid of Will, and you have the perfect panel." I said,
my
"Get out
God.
of here, bro."
What's
Yeah.
that
Oh,
about?
and we'll be having him on the panel next week.
Yeah,
So
he
that-
told me he was
Oh.
gonna reach out to you. So,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
awesome, man. But yeah,
That's gonna
thanks for
be-
having me, Jay. Always excited to be here, man. I think it's been a while since I've been on Best of Best too, right? Maybe a
Yeah,
couple weeks.
It's been a minute. It's been a
Yeah.
minute. It's the sexification. Will sexification.
Hey, subscribe, baby. PM for price.
Hey.
Yeah, I know Mario already subbed, so it's fine. But
Show.
yeah.
Day
But
one.
anyway, thanks for having me, Jay. Like I said, I meant to swap out the Kratos with the Blades of Chaos, but I guess you can't really see it that well anyway, so it's fine. I'll just put on the wig and make up for it.
Gotcha. And we got my guy right here, one half of the Wonder Twins with a fresh new popping show. Also, he is like a big movie star. I'm actually, I've been trying to get him on here for the last couple of weeks, but his schedule has just been hectic. So I'm glad that I got him. It is an honor. KG Charlemagne, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing it, but let me just say something to Will. After seeing that story, I'm like, finally something's
I
happening.
know, bro. I've been teasing the link for a while, so
I know, like,
no,
but Jay, thanks for having me on. Always a pleasure coming. It's been a minute since I've been on your show, so glad coming back on. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to talk about some stuff for tonight. So.
Absolutely.
The three of us on the bottom kind of feeling left out. All three of us were like, it's been a minute since we've been on here.
Hey,
we're the outcasts of the group, bro. That's us.
Oh, right? I know. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at it.
Nah, man, I'm the same.
I'm still new to this, even though it's like my 13th episode. I'm still new to this.
There's so many people that want to come
It's all
on, you know. So you got to swap. You got to rotate the
Yeah.
panel. Yeah, it's all
Right,
good.
right. And I wish we can have a panel of 20, but that would be
No,
fucking
you
ridiculous.
Man,
would
I've
be
ran
ridiculous.
10s, man. That shit is
10
not
is
fun.
hard.
10 is, I'm
Yeah,
telling
it's
you, all the
boring.
people that's out here, y'all think this shit is easy. And when you have to, like, especially when you're moderating like 10 people, you forget people. God knows I've done it a couple of times. So it's not easy. I'm telling you, it's not. It's fun,
It's
but
not.
but it's not easy. I want to before we start, I want to go through the chat. We got some people in here already. 34 of y'all, man. Good. That's good for me. God, off the break. We got hold my balls.
And he asked me to drop the link too.
Yo.
Of all usernames, hold my balls. Asked that Will
Off
drop
the
the link.
bat.
That's
See,
good.
I had one a couple years ago. It's called Hug My Nuts Like a Glove. Or Hold My Balls is right to the point. Love it. Man.
That's very direct. Yep.
Man.
Xander, what's up? He said, let's do it. Maniac UK, good evening, all man. Always good to see you, Maniac. Ant-Man, what's up? What's up, Ant-Man? Awesome. We got Primetime Reviews. Always good to see you in the house. He said, yo, what's up, everyone? Hector V, he said, what's up, everybody? Always good to see you, Hector V. Docinator, how you doing, brother? He said, how's it going tonight, my friends? Once again, hold my balls with a yo. That's what's up. We got Riley Reviews, my man Riley, the other half of the Wonder Twins. I'm gonna work something out and try to have both of y'all on the show next week. That's gonna be crazy, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. And we got Thor 2941. He says, greetings all. How's the baby and everybody doing, brother? Because, oh God, she was just screaming her head off. That's why remember before I had the kid, I was on time, I was punctual. Now it's like, oh God, I'm doing.
What happens when you
It's
have
all
kids?
good, brother.
That's what happens. We got Carlos. He says, yo, yes, Carlos, big spinning Carlos will be on here next week. So y'all want to be around for that next week.
Big baller 1% Carlos in the chat.
I know, bro. He's just always
Shoot.
flexing. Like, come on.
Jay, you say he's coming next week?
Yes, sir.
I'm not being there.
KG's out, bro.
KG's out. Well, we lost it. We got Two Ferns. He said, hey, what's up, everyone? And we got Community Arcades. Hello, friends. Brother Flex. I'm loving that. Brother Flex. I like that. I think I'm gonna start using that. See, Two Ferns said elite panel. Yeah, we got a hard panel tonight. We missing a few people, but if we had Leo and we had my guy Lael and Local Lou, I think then we would we'd be ready. We'd be ready.
We'll be streaming all night, man. We'll be here all night.
All damn night.
We got some names in the chat.
Did you see the last name, brother Cousins?
Oh my God. Okay, get rid of Will and you have the perfect panel. Thanks for the $2 bomb.
Buzzer to Carlos.
Hell yeah.
He said, Cisco Wars, hi guys, love the panel. Thanks for the rich content. Always, always. We got Charles Rose. Awesome. And we got my man. We got my man right in here. Boom. What's up? Y'all got to check out this guy's channel. It is off the hook. He is bringing some excellent content. Thank you for the $9.99 bomb. He says, my man, the Space Pimp himself on the grind. Excellent panel tonight. You all rock. I have so much love and respect for y'all. Damn. Right back at you. Right back at you, man. We definitely appreciate that. We got Ant-Man in here once again. Also, we got Big Dog Pound. What's up with you? Always good to see you in here. Always, always good. Always great. So I know I got Carlos. I got another super chat from you. Thanks again, brother. KG. Mr. Colin's mom and got him grounded.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Nice. I gotta say this one before we start the show. Little tickle your balls.
That was the username I saw. I'll tickle your buttocks.
Oh my god.
You got some names.
What's the name are we about there? Absolutely. Love you guys in the chat. Awesome. Keep hitting that like button. We got 40 in here. That is going good. So guys, we got a release, an announcement. We got a good announcement. Let me go ahead and add this in. We got this guy right here. And he looks dope. But before we go in on it, we have a special guest tonight. We have Brother Cousins, the Space Pimp. He's coming in and he has something that he wants to talk about. So before I get on the panel, I told him this is pretty rude because you need to be on a panel and not just, bump people aside like that. But he insisted. So we're going to bring him on. And here's what he has to say.
What's up, players and playerettes? It's the Space Pimp, aka Knockoff Lando. And even though I'm cooler than the other side of the pillow, today I'm a little bit heated, outraged if you will. I'm speaking on the behalf of my good friend Chewbacca. Chewbacca, calm down. He's very upset, y'all. He just pulled off C-3PO's legs again. He's very upset because of the announcement of the KX Enforcer droid, a droid that was only on screen for about 3 seconds, and yet we have no mention of Black Chrysanthemum. It's a complete injustice. We would like Howard Chan and the good people of Hot Toys to give us a Black Chrysanthemum announcement ASAP. That is all for today, but I'll see you next week on Best of the Best. Take it away, Jay.
That was awesome.
That would be the production quality, bro.
Very nice.
Come on now.
Dude,
That
that
guy-
that beat. Oh my god, that beat. Bring me
That
back to
was
the
funky.
90s when freaking the West
That
Coast.
guy- yes, that
Love
guy
it, man.
got some. He got some.
Was that George Clinton and the P-Funk Funkadelic?
The
Exactly.
way, man. It's awesome.
That guy got some. He got some heat with him, but he makes a good point, right? I mean, we saw Black Chrysanthemum like all throughout. I want to say he was one of the best things of the Book of Boba Fett. And we haven't heard anything from Black Chrysanthemum yet. So I'm going to go to Maz first. First, I want to know what you think about this figure. And second, when do you think we'll see a Black Chrysanthemum, or when they will do an announcement of other Book of Boba Fett figures?
Well, thank you, Jay. All right. So the first thing I said this morning when I saw this announced is, I linked it in my Facebook group and I was like, this is probably one of the laziest releases they could have done. Now, I'm going to get this because I don't have a K2SO, and I do want this. It was a cool moment in the show, as brief as it was, and it's a cool representation given all the battle damage and everything he's got on it. But really, they threw this out there because they already had this thing. They've already had this machined. All they had to do was throw the molds back in and just kick it off, and This is an easy figure for them, and that's why they did it. As for Black Chrysanthemum, they're gonna have to. They can maybe use some of the older parts from a Chewie or something, but I think it's going to take more than that. I think they can't just pull Chewie out and redo Chewie for Black Chrysanthemum. He's a much bigger character. He's actually he's just a bulkier Wookiee, if you want to go that route. I mean, he's upper torso wise, he's got more in the chest than Chewie ever did. Chewie was always pretty linear, just like a walking pole, or walking carpet, if you want to go with Leia. But it's going to take them. They're going to have to spend more money to make a Black Chrysanthemum. Same with Cad Bane, which is two of the figures I'm waiting for personally.
Yes.
And then of course there's people that are also complaining about what this guy is doing to their K2SO Grail status, and I think that's a whole other subject. So I'll let you. We'll come back to that.
Absolutely. That is a big one. We're definitely going to be talking about that tonight. Anthony, your thoughts on K2SO? First of all, I saw your video today. Amazing, by the way. Loved it. I mean, you hit on some real good points that, we're also going to expound and elaborate on tonight, more about that. But your thoughts?
Well, thank you. I too watched your video as well. No, I did. Yeah, man, listen, well, what did I say? I mean, I'm not going to just say, I'm trying to think. I don't want to say what I said in my video because it's the same damn thing. Well, it is the same damn thing because I love my K2SO, right? But, like, I get it. Like, and it's a trip because nobody caught that either. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Like, I had already said that this was going to be happening. And then I showed my K2SO off last night on Lails for a good while. Like a couple people caught it, but
right.
Listen, it's lazy, but it's expected.
Absolutely.
It's expected. Literally everything here has been done. It's a K2SO mold they're gonna crank out. It's KG. I forgot which one. It's the Iron Man base, right? I don't remember which version.
Yeah, it's the battle damage Iron Man base.
Battle damaged Iron Man base. It's a Mando helmet. It's like this, I think it's the Shore Trooper rifle. And it's the same. Like, this is all stuff they have. All they got to do is just print the run and just airbrush it. I mean, really, that's it. So it's no surprise to me because they're like 100 figures behind on pre-release. So I keep seeing this as let's keep doing announcements, getting purchase orders through retailers, collecting money to pay for the older stuff that we're behind on.
Right.
Like, that's what I feel is going on here. All that aside, take that with, as you will. But all that aside, it's like, it's cool for people who missed out on K2SO.
Absolutely.
Because it is K2SO. I mean, it is. Okay, you can call it whatever you want. So that's cool. I'm going to grab a couple of them, but it's, again, a year and a half down the road, too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're cool because they're kind of like the Terminators, right, of Star Wars, essentially. Like, the way they portrayed it, especially. So I dig it. It's just, I don't really, here's the thing. I'm a little indifferent, right? Because once you realize that your Hot Toys collection really has no value, then you can start to enjoy your collection.
Yeah.
Because there's a big misconception with a lot of folks who are like, I want this, and oh man, it's great, it's a Grail, it's going to be worth money. That's seldom the case.
Yeah.
So don't do it. If you're in it to invest, you're in the wrong business. You know what I'm saying? You should be buying these because you enjoy them, you're a fan of them. You'll at least be able to get your money back if you're worried about that down the road, right? Maybe you gotta bow out, family stuff, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
But don't look at it like you're gonna flip these and have profits and this and that, and then don't chase backwards. I always say that shit. It's like, because they'll always do something like this. It's a reissue, it's a 2.0, it's some kind of variation, right? They did it with the Shore Trooper most recently, right? So again, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just don't go buy backwards and just wait and be patient.
I mean, a good example. Like, I just bought this. I bought the Ghostbusters, and I had a reason why I was going to buy. I was always planning to do it this year. I didn't plan to do it this quickly. It was just a good deal popped up, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. But the thing of it is, I've been doing this long enough where I understand that like Maz just said tonight, that they're going to make some ghosts. They're probably going to make, and most likely it'd be the Ghostbusters from Ghostbusters 2. It would make sense to make that, because I believe the jumpsuits were a little.
I've been saying that too, man, for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute, it's going to happen. So my thing is, I can't be butthurt when I see that, like, oh man, because the thing of it is, I got to look at the things. One thing, when they release those, it's probably going to be a year and a half out. I have them now, so I'm paying for the time. I have the money to pay for them now. That's the thing. I may not have the money when those other Ghostbusters come out. So it's things you have to look at your quality of life before. What? Am I saying something correct here? Oh wow, that's very interesting.
Okay.
Wow. What the?
I think somebody's spoofing their account.
Wow.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's fake. And if it's not
rep number 13,
that
we don't roll with you.
Wow.
It's not me, I promise.
I'm gonna just make sure that it was real.
It's not real.
I'm sure that it's not. But this is.
It's not.
My God. Carlos says, thank you once again for that $20 bomb. Jesus, God, dude, where you get, dude? You must be like some type of drug lord. Anyway, if you collect strictly for value, then this isn't for you. In order for value and love of the characters like me, this isn't for you. If you only collect for the love of characters only, this hobby is for you. I mean, well put. And that's what it is. You can't look at this as a come up, but then again, you have to know when to buy and sell. It's just like anything with like with stocks or anything. You have to know when to buy, when to sell, when to flip. I mean, I would say this: if I was to buy a KS2O on KS2, I can't even say
K2SO.
Whoever K2SO, fuck it.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, it's just the damn droid.
Right, the fucking droid,
the tall droid,
the damn rabbit. Anyway, yeah, it's if I bought it a couple years ago, if I had it and sold it back in the fall, you probably would have made about $600-700 on it. But when I first seen this on Book of Boba Fett, when I saw that scene right there and it looked like Terminator, I was like, damn well they coming out with them droids. So you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to But that's what you're trying to say, Anthony? I'm sorry, I kind of rambled on that.
No, you're right. But just to reiterate with Carlos's point, I agree with him on that. You know what I'm saying? Because don't get into it for value. Get into it for a hobby. If it's a hobby and you're just acceptance of that, you're good. Now, I will say with Carlos's statement is that there's a difference in what you were saying about being like invested in this and that, because there are people that just want to do it to just make sure they have value and money and this and stuff like that. But there's also the situation where I understand exclusivity, right? Mario knows that as well, being into statues. It's like really cool. You're like, I have this piece. It was limited. I know that what I have, has some value to it that does appreciate over time, regardless of whether or not you'll ever sell it. And right. I think people come with that mentality into Hot Toys. And I know it probably pisses a lot of people off when I say it, but Hot Toys are still toys. They're mass-produced, really high-grade toys.
Yeah.
So what do you expect? Of course they're not numbered. They're mass-manufactured. At any given moment, when they see that the secondary market is skyrocketing on a certain figure, what do they always do? They reissue.
Right.
They redo something so that they'll take the money. So and I think that's where people have this misconception where they feel like their collection's like this huge bucket of value that they keep investing in, and it's not. It's for you, man. Enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, it's not for you. Just like Carlos was saying. So
I totally agree with you, man. I want to give a shout out to Big Loco Lou. Says, "What's poppin', people? Bro, gonna have you on the show next week. Yeah, sorry I couldn't get to you today, but definitely, Loco Lou. That's my guy. Love his channel, love his content. He is awesome. One want to go to you, KG, on this. How do you feel about this figure? You adding this to your collection? I know you're really selective with your with the figures that you buy.
Yeah.
So just wanted to know, is this going to be? Are you going to add this to your collection?
Look, me and Riley, we went live last night, and we were talking about this. For what the asking price is, $285. I was expecting way more than what they are, what they're putting it for. For me, it really depends. I've always wanted a K2SO. That was always a thing for me, but my collecting view has changed now. Now I'm collecting other things. I don't army build. That's the thing with Hot Toys. I just can't do it. If I'm doing with like a Hasbro line, I can do that. But when it comes to Hot Toys, I can't do it. But never say never. I mean, my opinions might change over time. Like I might even like this figure even more when it comes out. But for me personally, right now it's a no. Just because if you're gonna get this, it's like you gotta get like maybe 2 more or another pair to pair these guys up. And yeah, this was a shock. But at the same time, it's like, well, it's not a kind of a shock because it's like it's expected. I was really expecting a Cad Bane from them, from that video that they posted earlier that day. Yes. I was really expecting a Cad Bane, but they didn't do that. And look, I understand, they saw the market for it and they saw, an excuse to go and do another one. And every right to do it. So for me, it's just going to be a pass for now, but my opinions might shift over time. So who knows? I might get it. I might not. Only time will tell. So.
Cad Bane would have broke the internet last night. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It definitely would have. Definitely would have.
It'd break Hot Toys too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're about to burst, man. For real, real talk.
They really are. Comics. Shout out to comics in here. Also want to give a shout out to Luminar. What's up with you? How you doing? How you doing? Awesome. Want to go to you, Will. Your thoughts on this? Are we going to see any more Book of Boba Fett figures coming this week or anytime soon? And your overall thoughts on this droid?
Dude, I think it's pretty cool looking. I don't think I'm going to get this. Like if I had to sort of predict the future and say whether this is going to be for me, I'm going to say probably not, but I'm kind of in the realm of KG. Like I'm going to wait till it's released and kind of see how I feel about it then. Because to me, like I've always kind of wanted a K2SO, but I don't know if it's just one of those figures that I want because I can't have it. It's one of those figures like a Mark 47, because when Mark 47 was the same way, and I'm like, man, I never really liked Mark 47 that much. But then when everyone wanted it for $1,200, I'm like, oh man, I kind of want a Mark 47. And then I got one for real cheap, and then I ended up getting it, and I was like, this is really cool. And then I had it for like 3 weeks, and I'm like, I don't want this, and then I sold it. So like that's what happens, Yeah. So like my only hesitation also is that this isn't. Like it's not K2SO really. Like it's like that's my hesitation. Like it looks the exact same, but to me it wouldn't feel like it's. I don't feel like I have K2SO. I feel like I have a battle droid.
K2SO before you get reprogrammed.
Yeah, exactly. So but it looks just like him, and I love the weathering because if I remember correctly, the K2SO didn't have near this much weathering, right?
No.
So he's kind of different in that way. I guess it kind of makes it a little distinct from the original, but this is a great option for people who want a K2SO or a K2SO alternate version, so to speak, to get this for a price of $285. $285 seems about right to me for this, even though he doesn't come with much, just because Gilgamesh comes with a head sculpt, but he's $270. This figure's a lot bigger than that. So, to me, even if IG-11 came out today, he'd probably be $285. So, and he was what, 250, 255 at the time. But
yes, it's beyond me that he's still in stock.
I know.
Dude, IG-11 is so underrated.
It's such an underrated figure.
It's so incredible. It's great. It's one of the best of the last year, I think.
Do a Grail when they finally sell out. I mean, but I like what Carlos has said here. He just highlighted. Here's the best 1/6 Joker ever made, Hot Toys. Here's a reissue with the Iron Man base and overused Mando helmet.
But I do agree with what you guys are saying that like this is a pretty, I guess you'd call it lazy release for Hot Toys, but at the same time, it's probably going to be a profitable one because it's not going to cost them much to make. They reuse the Iron Man base, like you guys said. They're reusing probably the same mold of K2SO, just painting it a little bit different. So this will be easy for them to do, and people are going to buy it. Whether
thing right
Yeah.
here. They knew they did this for a reason.
Right, you could get
People were
3 of
army.
those guys. Then you're out $800 or $700, whatever, and then like they're gonna make their money on this. But
Yeah.
this is gonna be a profitable figure for them, I feel. And am I gonna get it? Probably not. I mean, I would rather prefer to see Toby or Andrew or something else, like something from Hawkeye. Yeah,
I actually want to bring that up because in one of the I think it's like the Chinese social media that people in Hong Kong have. Somebody posted, "Where's Andrew and Toby?" Literally, Hot Toys replied, "Just see the next announcement that's going to come out." So,
Okay. So we'll see then.
Okay.
I would say, but you guys are right on with Cad. I don't really pre-order Hot Toys anymore, but Cad Bane, I feel comfortable dropping that money. Like if Cad Bane comes out, I'll just pay him in full right then because I think he would look incredible. And he made, honestly, I didn't love Book of Boba that much, but him in it, I loved him. I had never watched Clone Wars, but I loved Cad Bane, just a gunslinger. I loved him in that show. So I would totally, and just his look, man, he's got such a badass look. So he's a space cowboy, a blue space cowboy. So I really love that. And yeah, for this figure, man, I think I'm probably going to end up passing, but it is pretty cool. I just think, man, with this Joker dropping and all the Queen Studios stuff coming and all these Hot Toys releases like Toby and Andrew and Doc Ock and Green Goblin, that's just from one Spider-Man film. There's so many figures that are coming out. There's 120 some pre-ordered figures right now. So this is just one of the ones for me that's just clearly going to take a back seat because there's just too many good options.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you guys know if this is USB powered or battery operated?
It's probably battery, I would think.
Yeah,
don't know, I'll
because
check.
it's just a head. Like it just, you know what I mean? It wouldn't.
Yeah, I guess.
It would be like IG-11 with the batteries. Yeah.
Okay.
One thing that I might do
Yeah,
instead of army building though is like pair him up with my T800 endoskeleton.
Yeah, you could do that. Probably could work.
Work.
But it is battery, KG. I just checked. It's battery.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the clarification.
It
Absolutely.
could be like the evolution of Skynet here. It doesn't have to be
No,
Star Wars at all.
You could do that.
No, this was something that I was talking about in my video earlier today. I'm sorry, Will. Did you have anything else?
No, not really, man. I get what you guys are saying about lazy release, but I do think it'll be one that people will eventually buy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Want to give a shout out to Bugman real quick. That's our guy. Bugman.
What's up?
Now this is one question I had. Now I'm looking at these pictures, and these pictures this is always funny as hell to me because when they don't have much to show from the figure, they'll show the back. They'll show the feet or something like a boot or something. Like that ain't a damn accessory. That's part of the fucking outfit. But this right here, and I don't know if y'all can see me. The double face right here. Am I seeing? It's like one of those like the match game that you had when we were little kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't see the difference. Like
it's that Office meme. It's the same picture.
Right.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Is it anything? Is the eyes different or something?
I don't know. The eyes look a little different.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I think Miles is right. They're but it's very similar.
Yes.
Yeah.
We could be staring at the office
moving?
picture right now. We don't know, but I think it might be the eyes. Yeah.
That is hilarious. That is crazy.
Best accessory yet.
Right. So El Professor Rowe, last but not least, what is your thoughts on the next Book of Boba Fett releases and KX Enforcer Droid?
Yeah, this particular figure, I mean, a lot of collectors were asking for K2SO, right? A lot of collectors were also asking for a reissue of the Short Trooper.
Yeah.
Well, what happened? They're giving us variants, so of course they're going to sell. Me personally, I like it. I mean, I have the original one right here, and the difference is I can really appreciate the weathering that is on this figure, right? And then it's the same as everybody else. I think we all actually called it when they showed up on the show. Like, yeah, we're gonna get a reissue of K2S. So everybody called it, man, and here it is. So if anything, it's Hot Toys just capitalizing on that fact that they've already got the tooling done, and the only thing that they're doing different is just adding this, like you guys said, the Mark 85 battle damage base along with the Short Trooper blaster. I think it's overpriced considering that the original release, I think it was like around $230, and all they're doing really, they're swapping out the base and swapping out the grenade for a couple of different accessories. I get inflation right now is a bitch, and I don't think it warrants the price personally. Am I gonna get it? Yes, I'll probably get two of them. Yeah, everything Star Wars. I mean, come on, sign me up. I'm all with it. Star Wars is my jam. So I'm gonna pick up like pretty much every damn thing that I possibly can. But I'm gonna hold off on the pre-order because I've got way too much shit that I actually need to pay out first before I start diving in deep into or start drowning myself in pre-orders again. So I'm gonna hold off. But yeah, this is one of those things too. P-Rock.
Sorry, I was reading what Thor said.
All right, and damn it, Mazat, I lost my train of thoughts. Thanks, man. Yeah. To Will's point, this isn't K2SO, but are you gonna notice that from 5 feet away from your display? No, but deep down inside, you know you'll know. All right, but I think for those that are just gonna want some sort of this Imperial droid in their collection, they'll be perfectly happy with this. I mean, if they don't necessarily need K2SO, but some sort of representation of this droid, yeah, now's your chance to pick it up at retail. You know, so I'm okay with the opportunity with it. But I'm curious. I mean, we were watching the whole thing right now with the two of the same face. You guys think the eyeballs might be articulated, like they might roll?
I think that's what it is. Let me go back to that. I think that's what it is.
Why. That's not necessary though, man. I mean,
they do. Yeah, that's what it is. They do. They
roll. All right. So, okay, why?
I feel the same way.
Like, you know what would have been dope too? I mean, and I've seen this done before. I think it was someone else actually did this. If they actually really wanted to innovate and have all of us talking, is if they would have made that display touch base to where if you plug it in on the base and then light up the eyes, forget about it. That would have been a hell of an innovation, man. Damn near a game changer, dude. Since KG was asking if this was USB powered or not. And the batteries on these things, they don't last that long, man. I mean, when Anthony and I were doing our post review, the freaking batteries died on me like in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, so and that was such a bummer. So if they can do something like that and implement new tech like that, which is old tech. I mean, I've seen customizers actually do it. You know, there's no reason why this company can't do it and mass produce it. You know?
Exactly.
But you know, I'm not mad at what we're getting, but it would be nice if they would actually think about things like that. So we could hopefully one day dish all this battery shit and then just, you know, give us something innovative. It would be nice. But, you know, all that being said, yeah, I'm still getting it. So you can take that to the bank.
And I feel the same way. I think it's cool. I mean, they know what Hot Toys knows what they're doing, because this pretty much is for a person that doesn't have K2SO, but also probably just got into Star Wars, buying the Book of Boba Fett line, and this will probably persuade them to go back in and try to get a Rogue One figure or wait for a re-release or something like that. Because it's not, we all know it's not K2SO, but if, let's say, if you had Krennic, if you had Urso, and you had everybody else, you can put him right next to it and nobody else would really know the difference. Like, you know, so I think that's what they were going for. Want to give a shout out to my guy, P-Rock. Try to get him on next week as well. Says, what's up, fellas? And people in the chat. That's my guy right there. Real cool guy. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm out on this. I don't know. I may get it, may not. I'm not sure quite yet, but it does look cool. I will say that. I think it looks cool.
Yeah, and to everybody's point about how not getting Black Chrysanthemum or any other character, I think it's still early right now for them releasing the Book of Boba Fett. I think it would have been best to capitalize earlier while the show was still going on and just ride the hype train off of that. Right. They really could have capitalized on that, but the fact is that they didn't. And also this line can still keep going. You know, we still have an opportunity to see the Cad Bane, to still see Chrysanthemum. Hell, maybe we'll see Jabba's cousins or something like that too, or the Twi'leks. Who knows? But yeah, it's still early, man. We're definitely going to be getting more figures.
Absolutely. So another thing I wanted to talk about with you guys tonight, and we can jump on this. And I know we've been talking about it all week, but I call it In with the In Art Joker, Out with Hot Toys Joker 2.0. And you know, we kind of was talking about this tonight, about when it comes to your collection being worth money and things not devaluing and putting out re-releases, how that hurts the market and everything. We would like to call this is what it sounds like when Grails die. So I guess the question I want to ask, Are Grails dead? Are Grails a thing anymore? Is it? I'm going to start with you, Anthony, on this because your video kind of was talking about that today. Just want to expound on that a little bit.
This is what it sounds like when Grails die. Well, okay,
Come on, y'all.
specifically what are but no, really, like, what's the specific question about it?
Well, I guess what I can say is now that Joker 2, now that Queen Studios or NArt's Joker is out, what's going to happen to the Joker 2.0? Are we going to see that dip? Are we going to see those prices come down on that? Is that going to be
we already have
a big half figure?
Yeah, I mean, if you look, they're already dropping. So the thing is there's, in my opinion, there's no such thing as Grails. Like, we'll throw the term around a lot, but honestly, what the hell are we going to call them? But that's a problem because then that perpetuates this myth, that things like retain value when they don't. What happens is you pick up a figure or you don't, and it sells out, right? And once it sells out, and you realize, they're not going to be making this for a while, the price goes up, and then people just call it that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's great. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. I don't think there's personally been a Grail in like quite a while. I mean, there are some things you could consider that. Like I said, the terminology is a little confusing, right? Because you can look at something like a Hela or a Yondu or a Red Skull, things like that they're probably not going to be made again. It's pretty unlikely, 95% chance that's not going to happen. So then people chase those, right? Because they missed them or they got into the collecting at a later point in time. But in the situation here with Queen, which I've mentioned in a lot of my videos as well, we don't really know the whole situation yet. Right. They haven't really shown off a whole lot. They've come out, they've spoken to us, right, on Will's stream. That was great. They have polls and stuff on their Facebook groups. They're speaking to the community, which is nice. But they're saying all the right things though. So we got to wait and see. This is a wait and see approach. That was one of my criticisms. Putting a 2-pack together, rooted, locked behind a paywall for $1,000, and this is your first run. So we don't even know your quality yet. So there's a lot of these varying. There's things to consider. Don't be so eager to be like, hell yes, it looks phenomenal. It is the prototype. So I want to see final product. Now, I already bought it. So, you know what I mean? I put my money where my mouth is, or whatever that phrase is. So, if it comes out the way it is, then I can agree in that situation where, like, Queen will be able to make stuff that's seemingly miles better than what Hot Toys does. Because, again, Hot Toys are toys. They're real nice. They're real good looking. They do amazing work. They've got very talented artists there. But if Queen's going to be bringing that kind of level to the 6-scale game, and granted, it's probably going to be hybridized, like I'd mentioned. You're not going to be able to pose that Joker like you would with a regular Hot Toys. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen. They'll give you options to what that confined to their standards. They are innovating, of course, right? I love that it's using metal, wood. I love that the fabric's real fabric, wool, leather. They're going to do there's high quality stuff. Absolutely. So if they keep the consistency, then I don't know. Like, would this be a Grail, right? Let's say this thing comes out exactly how it appears. Limited run, sells out. It's the first of their kind, right, for the company.
Yep.
I would say that would be a Grail in that particular case because it's such a unique thing, as I've just stated. So I don't know, man. That's tough. What do you guys think? I can talk about this forever.
I'm gonna jump around real quick. I'm gonna go to Maz. What is your thoughts?
Grail is, I think Anthony's got it right. It's a very subjective term. I really try not to utilize that term in reference to anything that I feel that people need to buy. I try to stick to it as far as things that I personally have acquired, and I know that they probably aren't going to come back around to again, or it's just something that I know I really want, because I try not to buy stuff that people are like, you have to get it, and I really don't have the interest in it.
Right.
If I don't have the interest in it, I'm not going to get it. Great case in point is they just had that. What was the last figure Hot Toys just announced before K2?
The Gargamel.
Yeah, Gargamel. That, and there was another one.
Gargamel, fucking Smurfs? Come on, man. Gilgamesh.
Gargamel.
He made a
that's
lot of
enough.
announcements
That's
recently.
the third
where I'm
party
like,
version.
I don't need it. But my collecting started with these guys. This is. I had to go back and buy these. These were long sold out. Thankfully, I was still got them. I mean, I paid $300 for this guy. He was long sold out. But and this I would consider a grail because you don't run into this every day. This is something that I think you're hard pressed to just kind of stumble over like an Iron Man or anything Marvel or even Star Wars. Like, I'm going to go to this shop this weekend with Cigars and Bacon. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's one of my co-hosts. But we're going to go up there, and I'm sure I'm going to see a plethora of different stuff, but I won't see a Predator. I'm almost positive of that, and that's a grail. That's something that you're just not going to see. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's really a dollar value that makes it grail. I think it's just the print run and what you consider valuable. Don't buy these things because somebody calls it a grail. Buy it if you feel that it's a grail. If it's like something that you have to have. Like for me, the Ecto 1 was something I had to have. That's a grail piece, of course. But I'm not going to say buy it because it's a grail. I'm going to say I think it's a grail because is that awesome? And I don't think we're going to come across this again. And yeah, that's why I want it. So
stop lying, Maz, okay?
Look at Lou just comes in here, show everybody up.
We got our guy, Logo Lou.
Right.
What's up, brother? Right. We're going to go to you on that, Lou. What are your thoughts on that? But before you do, hold on. Before that, I want to give this to Jamie Tan. Says, and I kind of agree with this. I have damn, he has the 3 MJ and the Christopher Reeves Hot Toys. Those, to me, I agree. Those are grails. Grail to me is how much that piece means to me emotionally. Never the price or the rarity. Great chat as always. I agree with that. That's to me, when I think of grail, that's what I think it is. My emotional connection to it, it's a grail for me, not as in price, but that that term gets thrown around a lot. But anyway, nice to have you.
I have one more point I want to add real quick, if you don't mind, Jay, before we get to Lou.
Yeah.
One of the key things I think of these people and the way this grail thing all falls into place, I think the key thing is we all have our personal likes, right? We all have like what we really like, and then we're always excited when other people find out about these things and now they like those things, and we also feel like we're kind of better. You can't help but feel it, but you feel like you were the guy that was in the know, and they have to now kind of come to you or whatever, just some kind of empowerment that you get from being one of the people on the ground floor or something, as opposed to somebody who's been in it later. And I think that's where the grail stigma all comes from. And I really just wanted to point that out. I think that's where it really stems from. It's not really value of anything. I think it's just we all secretly want to be accepted, and it's really nice that when something we like is now up there, people are looking for it. They want it. They all want it. And of course, there's a little bit of ego that comes with that when you were on that floor first. It's unavoidable.
You feel special. Oh my God, bendito provecito. You feel special.
Sorry, I'm done now. It's Lou's turn. I'm sorry.
So what was the question again, Jay? Hit me up.
The question is pretty much we call it, this is what it sounds like when grails die. Are grails a thing anymore? Now that we're getting a lot of stuff being re-released, we got figures that long awaited figures that we wanted are being reproduced and remade and made better by other companies, some would say. Well, I mean, they made that Joker much better. So the question pretty much is Grail a thing, and what is Grail to you, and is Grail a thing anymore?
If it's not being produced anymore by any other company whatsoever, but it's this, it's just sitting there on its own terms and is not being made at all, then it's considered a grail because it's one of those rarities. A rare piece is like the Holy Grail. You get what I'm saying? There's only one Holy Grail that we know of biblically, right? But if we put that in the terms of collecting and everyone has it, is it really a grail? Because a grail piece to me is a one-off that no one else has, and you're the singular individual. It's a one of one. That's an actual true grail.
Very true.
If you have something that is numbered and limited, you have something that's limited. So if we want to be in the realistic of spectrum, a grail piece is something that's made singularly just for you, that you either commissioned or whatever, or you made yourself. That is the grail piece. And that's how I see grail pieces. Everything else is like, if I could buy it now or buy it later, spend extra X amount of money. Money's not a thing. We put money with numbers behind it, whatever. Like, listen, money's invisible. We have more debt than we actually do have money. Let's be real.
Real talk.
Okay?
Real talk.
Let's be real. If you know about the economic standing of what's going on in the world and stuff like that, we have more debt than we actually have monies. So all these extra zeros don't mean nothing in retrospect. You know what I mean? If you want it, you could pay for it, but you can't have everything. You know what I mean? If you want it, you can pay for it, but you can't have everything. So a grail is on the eye of the beholder if we want to use it loosely. But you can say that one figure outdoes another, and you can consider that the new grail or the new. You know what I mean? It's like we use slang in a very weird way, and we can take something and flip it and it be the complete opposite. So like, oh yo, that's hot. It has nothing to do with temperature. It's something that's popular.
Right.
Case in point, Queen Studios is the new hotness. Right now, based on what I seen in the video that they were showing off the diorama and the quality in it, it's a different ball game. And because it's a different ball game, you're looking at a different type of collector now in your mindset. Unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to pull the trigger on a rooted hair because things just didn't fall in line for this week. It just wasn't in the cards for me. But if somebody wants to go halfsies with me, yo, I'm willing to go halfsies, bro. If you already got a pre-order, Anthony, I know you got that bad boy. I'm gonna see if I can pigeonhole you into giving you the other half of that bad boy. No, but all jokes aside, like it's whatever that you consider. It's like sticking to grails. It's what you consider to be a grail using the slang terminology of grail. If you feel that this is yours and you're not gonna get rid of it, then that's your grail.
Absolutely. I totally agree. Want to give a shout out to Louis Labitz. He says, "What's up, crew? What's up with you, bros? What's up with you?" I totally agree with that. And then just going back to the whole thing of like what happens to the Joker 2.0. We're looking at these prices right here. I mean, I'm seeing them. Yeah, they definitely are coming down. They're coming down, but they're still holding up. You got some people still trying to hold it up for $900. And this is the Hot Toys one that came out. When did this come out? Like 9 years ago or something like that. And it looks dated. And this is what I'm going to say. It's supposed to look dated because this was about 8 years ago. Queen Studios, like Lou was saying, it's the new hotness. So, that's just what it is. But it seems still that this is retaining its value right now because there's going to be some people out there that still want this piece, that want this version.
The accessories alone.
Say that again.
The accessories it comes with alone is going to help keep them up there.
Absolutely. You get the pencil, you get the table. I mean, they're plasticky as hell, but you can build you a good diorama around it.
Better than cardboard. Hot Toys, take note. Go back to your old stuff and give us plastic, because these cardboard dioramas ain't doing it for me no more, Papa. Sorry.
They're not. They definitely need to step it up, especially when you got people making metal dioramas and shit. I mean, there you go. Mario, want to get your thoughts on this? Or is this the end of Grails as we know it? Or what? What do you say?
Oh, muted beard god.
There we go.
There we go.
Where you at? What's up, Luke? What's happening, brother? What's up, man? Hey.
Too sweet, baby.
Wow. Love live stream.
Yes.
Hold up.
Yeah,
For real.
I agree with everything what Lou said, man. My man with them guns. It's completely subjective, man. It's definitely a tough question to answer. For me personally, I always thought of a Grail of it's a factor of a few things. It's price is definitely one for me personally. If it's just a bit beyond obtainable, and if it's something that I actually truly want, I don't want to say need in the collection because I don't need any of this. But if it's something that I actually want, in the collection where the price is just too insanely high, I consider that a Grail for me personally. And there's still a few of them out there for me that I don't think I would actually call them like an actual Grail for everybody else, but for me personally, it's just something that I really want in the collection. Like, I think you're unboxing Grails already, man. Look, you just did the Tarkin 2-pack with Vader.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not a Grail right now for most Star Wars collectors.
That is a Grail.
The DX07, man, with the broken holsters.
Yes.
That's all. Okay, that's something that I've always wanted to pick up too, but never did, and now it's my personal Grail. Even though it's not, I don't want to say it's unobtainable. It's just it's something that I always wanted in the collection. Another one right now you can probably classify coming from Star Wars collectors is the animated Boba Fett.
Ooh.
That damn thing it jumped up, it skyrocketed, man, in price.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to pay that, so that's also for me having the completionist attitude towards the Star Wars line. That's a Grail for me as well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's just too personal to really categorize if this is the actual end of Grails. It's too subjective, right? There may be some truth to
Hold on,
this
real quick,
Studios.
Mario. Sorry to interrupt you. Hold
Yeah.
on, real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
We got I gotta say it. The hardest working man on YouTube. We got.
Wow.
What is up, man?
Damn. Woo.
What's up, man?
Now it's a party.
Now it's a party. What's up?
I think he's coming for me.
It's going to be
We
a
got-
party. It's going to be a party when we end. No, I'm dead serious, bro.
Oh shit.
Some this went down, but yeah.
I'm
it lightly.
seeing some stuff in the chat, but just hold.
Yeah, some
holding
stuff.
the boots.
It was crazy.
It's so
Mhm.
fucking petty and
It
immature.
was crazy. Nah, it was.
I'm
Anyway,
holding
what's
my
going
boots,
on?
bro.
How's everybody doing, man?
Doing
What's up,
good,
man?
man. Brother, how you doing a lot today, man? Hey,
Oh man, it's been a crazy day all day, bro.
awesome,
Like I'm
man.
literally tired, exhausted. But yeah,
Man,
what's going down?
how your clients been treating you, brother?
Man, fuck them clients, bro. Straight up, that's just where I'm at right now. Bro.
Hey,
I am, bro.
I
They
know.
driving me nuts, but nah, it's good. We cool. We good.
That's what's
We all
up.
good.
Sorry about that, Mario. Give me one more. I gotta give this to TK592 with the $4.99 bomb. Thank you so much. Thanks for the discussion, guys. We got a very unique and special community going. Let's elevate healthily and understanding discussion. Yeah,
What's
you're
your
right.
TK number?
Awesome. We also want to give a shout out. I gotta get these guys back on too. I gotta Dan and Dre, the other
My
one.
man,
Cheating ass
my
dance.
man,
Yo,
cheating
this
ass
is- hey,
Dan,
Cheating ass dance.
and this is
cheating
Dre
ass
right
Dan,
here.
and cheating ass Dre.
That's a smooth ass big homie Dre.
No bullshit. You say, yo, this Dre. Grail is whatever. I can't even do it. Grail is whatever you want it to be. Period. All of our collectors are going to be different. Collection is going to be different anyway. It's subjective, and that's what it is. Real talk.
Yep.
Real talk. Hold on, I got one more. I gotta get Luminar in here. Luminar. Bullying is not hot. Absolutely. Yes,
Bullying is definitely not hot, and
that's right.
Oh
and
my god.
it's definitely not hot, and it gets you in places that you don't want to be. Straight up, it's definitely not hot. Anyway,
Wow.
let's move beyond that. Luminar, how you doing, man? How's everybody doing? KG, where's my money?
That 10%, baby.
It's my 10%.
It's 20 now.
How's everybody doing, man? I missed the conversation about the battle drill. I mean the
KX.
the
Oh, yeah.
KX. Yeah,
We're gonna jump back on that. Definitely.
yeah, I missed that, man. Because I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. I've already said it, and I did it today. I pre-ordered 3 of them.
Damn.
What?
Yeah,
Three,
bro.
Damn.
I'm army building on that son, bitch, bro. But you know
Man,
what? The
that's
problem is because I'm a Star Wars fan, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the
it.
hardest part. And as much as I love K2SO is my favorite droid, period. Like literally, I love R2, I love C3PO, and they'll always be my first love. But the design of K2SO is phenomenal, bro. It's such a special droid.
Yeah.
And I mean, come on, Brandon, Knights of the Thousand Tears, and to basically be able to redo something like that is incredible, bro. I could not pass up. I couldn't do it. So I'm happy about it, man. It came out of nowhere, but that was one reveal that I was like, you know what, I'm completely happy and okay with. I really am, because I was wondering if and those who didn't actually get that figure before. I mean, now here's the thing, because I still don't see it. At least either I'm blind. Is it die cast, bro?
It's got to be just like the other one. I don't think there's
It's
gonna
got die
change.
cast in the legs, just like the
they
standard.
put it
I'm
out
sure it's
because
the
But did
same
it
thing.
say die
anything. They
cast
didn't
though? I'm
reinvent
just
anything.
wondering.
I don't think it's. But didn't they do the
The
same
original
thing
one
with,
never said
actually-
diecast either. I was actually surprised when it dropped.
Yeah,
I
but
did love the
ID11,
same
right?
thing.
Okay.
Same
I
thing.
just can't wait, man. It's gonna be cool.
Damn, you say you getting 3 of them.
Yeah, I can't help it, bro.
I think rule of 3 is safe with this.
Yeah, it
specific
is,
figure.
because the thing is, to have 2, it's not going to capture what I want. So to have 3 spread out, and I'm creating a diorama piece for it, is going to be incredible. With the
Well,
backdrop and all that, it's going to be incredible.
Well, bro, you got 3 diorama bases that
Yeah.
come with it, with Mando helmets that are already battle damaged. So you
I
put that
know.
together with your setup.
But I don't like the crotch grabbers, bro.
Well,
I don't
listen,
like
it's not a
it.
crotch grabber, it's a stick. It's a stick with a stick.
Don't like it.
It's a crotch stick.
Don't
No,
like
this
it.
this one actually gets in there, man. It gets pretty damn deep.
It gets
up
in your
there.
booty hole, bro.
Damn,
Like,
Mark,
it
you took it
makes-
X-rated.
It gets deep.
Yo.
It gets deep, man.
It makes
In
it
the
This is
booty
for the
hole.
OnlyFans, guys.
It does. It does.
Sorry, man. You got me
Say that.
distracted, but then I heard that, and I was like,
Bro, it
ooh.
does get up
Don't
in the
give it
booty
too
hole, bro. You
much.
can see that.
in the
It's like
crevice. It's in the crevice.
it's right there in places. I'm like, yo, even for a droid, that looks uncomfortable, bro.
Right
But
up in the
yeah,
nether regions.
Well, he was showing you the third leg. He's a tripod walker.
hey, it is what it is. But I came over to stop and show some love, bro. I'm about to get out of here because we're gonna be starting soon.
Appreciate that,
So I'm
brother.
just gonna meet everybody over there, man. I wanted to stop through and show my brothers some love.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Maz. Shout out to Anthony, as always. He does it all for the
Man, what up,
Wookiee, and he
dog?
keeps it rolling and rolling and rolling.
You
You know what I mean?
damn
Rolling,
right.
rolling, rolling. That's what I'm talking about. KG,
Always.
Charlamagne in the building. I get my money later. Well, why didn't you wear the wig? I thought you was gonna do that, bro. Oh, you did?
He pulled
It's
it
right
up.
here, bro. I mean, I got it for special.
you had it?
You know, if the
Okay.
right super chat comes through,
Yeah.
then you know, I'm not above doing it for
We had
money.
it
So
mail
Straight up.
you know,
All right, I see you. I see
$20 is $20.
$20.
$20. All right, I feel you.
All right.
But yeah, yeah, I just want to stop through and say what's up, man, because I told you I would. It's just my schedule is crazy, bro.
Nah, I appreciate it. I know how that shit is with work, man.
Yeah, it is, bro.
But
It
before
is. It's
you
like
leave,
killing me. What's up?
Can I give you can you give me some insight on Grails? What do you think about Grails? Do you think that this whole Grail thing is over
be
with
right
Hot
back.
Toys because of the whole thing now that we're seeing figures being remade and re-released? Do you think it's going to be a Grail anymore? Do you think Hot Toys, for the people that are putting money and investing in Hot Toys, you think it's over for them?
Bro, no, because I think a Grail is what's personal to you.
There you go.
To be quite honest, a Grail is not going to be for everybody. And not everybody's going to call every piece a Grail, but a Grail is what's personal to you.
Right.
Like I have like again, Jen Ursel is a Grail piece for me.
Absolutely.
Because in my opinion, they're not going to remake that figure. In my opinion, who knows? But in my opinion, I don't think they will. It's a Grail for me. It may not be a Grail for everybody else, but it's what's personal for you. So I hear this a lot when people say, you know what, you can't call everything a Grail. There's no such thing as Grails anymore. I mean, I would disagree because it's what's personal for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whatever you call a Grail within your collection, then it is what it is. You know, people can disagree. That's fine. But I mean, I just think it's for you. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, I have a whole bunch of pieces in here that, are Grails for me. that, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that classic suit Spider-Man is a Grail
Yeah.
because they're not going to make that again unless
And I think people sleeping on that one too.
they're really sleeping on it. It's
Yeah.
a phenomenal piece.
Yes.
It's a phenomenal piece. So it's crazy. Yeah, but it's exciting times, bro. Whatever's a Grail for you. This right here is going to be a Grail because it's one of the first figures that Queen Studio decided to release.
Absolutely.
But I'm tired of. Anyway, man, you know what? It's been a good night, everybody. Because I just don't even want to go into it anymore. It's been a good night, everybody. Have a good time, man. I will talk to y'all later. Hopefully, I talk to some of y'all this weekend.
Okay.
Mario, I talk to you. Guess what? A few minutes, bro.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
All right,
No
take
more
your
yet.
time, bro. We'll
right,
be
man.
cool. But I'll talk to y'all later, man. And peace and love to
I'll
everybody.
talk to you
Remember,
soon
bullying
as
is
well.
not
You
hot.
guys have a good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, everybody. Shout out. See you later, man.
Hashtag Figure
See ya.
Flex Friday.
Figure Flex Friday. Hashtag
Hashtag.
that. And,
Yeah, baby.
hashtag KGM want my money.
What an outro.
What an outro. Love that guy. Awesome. Mario. Did you have anything else on like the whole thing about Grails and all that?
I did, but I forgot.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot
but
going
no,
on,
man. Yeah, I actually got to go as well, man. So I feel like Lael actually came to get me, pulled me by the hair, and said, "Get your ass over here." So yeah, we got scandals coming up over there right now a little bit. So
got scandals coming up. So
we got scandals coming up right now. So I got to go, but man, I mean, thanks again as always for having me on.
Absolutely.
It was great to see everybody tonight in the panel. Great to see everyone tonight in the chat.
Absolutely.
And until next time, man.
All right.
Hey, man.
I'll
All
catch
right,
y'all
see
later.
ya.
Peace out, Beard
All right.
God.
Peace out, Mario.
Yeah.
See ya.
Mario.
That's what's up. Okay, so Will, your
Yeah,
whole thing on Grails, is Grail a thing anymore, or is it dead, or is it just a subjective thing? I think we're all pretty much in agreement here.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think it really boils down to the fact that it is a subjective term. The term that I tend to go with more often than not is a figure that is sold out, that a figure that goes 2 to 3 times retail, that people desire on the aftermarket, that you also love. Because if you don't love it and it just becomes a financial Grail, is it truly a Grail? I think it has to satisfy all criteria for it to be that. It has to be like something that you're in love with for an emotional connection, and something that has a lot of financial value, more so than it was ever intended to have at retail. So that's what I would say a Grail is. Do they exist today? I mean, I think so. It just, you have to, lightning doesn't always strike twice. So you just have to get lucky, I'd say. Most of us aren't in it to make a profit. Sometimes we do just by circumstance. For example, because I know when you guys were talking about like selling at the right time, like I always throw out the example of what I did with Darkseid Anakin. Like I really loved Darkseid Anakin. I thought it was a great figure, but I paid $250 for it and someone offered me $760 for it. So I was like, I'm going to sell it because I know for damn sure that when Obi-Wan comes out, that there's probably a pretty good chance that they're going to make another Anakin or just straight up reissue the Darkseid one with a different base. Absolutely. Like they could totally do that. Look what they just did with this K2SO, even though it's not exactly K2SO, but they did with the Shore Trooper. They did it with Mark 47. They'll do it with Mark 5. Like
Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett. Like it's just Hot Toys. That's what they do. So I think the idea of, like you guys said, like chasing figures backwards is not exactly smart. Because if you're just patient enough, you're gonna be able to capitalize and get it for a lower price. The only one, like I said, I've ever done that for was DX13 Terminator, because I'm pretty confident that they're not going to revisit that. So Queen Studios might. Yeah, they might. Because they already said they're going to do statues for it. So, and a lot of people are requesting Terminator on those Facebook polls. So you're right, Maz. Like there's a pretty good chance Queen Studios is probably going to tackle that Terminator. So, no worries, but at the same time, like the Hot Toys one is so good, so like that one would have to be even better, which could be possible. But
leather clothes like the DX13.
Right.
That's
why I want the DX10, man, because he had the leather. I was like,
that's true. It's a good point.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a good point. The good thing is he's like battle damage anyway, so if he starts to flake, I'm just like, he's battle damage.
Right.
So, but I would say overall, like Grails are still a thing. Whether this Joker becomes one, it's hard to say, just because he's costing $1,100 for a 2-pack, right? So, one thing I've learned when selling figures and selling statues is what something's market value is doesn't mean you're exactly going to be able to sell it for that, because you got to find, like, as the price goes up, the market narrows, it shrinks. Yeah. So, like I had the Queen Studios Joker and on the bench, the metal bench and all that, and I think I paid about $1,400 for it. And I saw it going for about $1,800-$1,900, but I tried to sell it and I was like, man, there are people that are interested, but how many people can drop that much money at one time? So the market shrinks. So with a Hot Toys figure, it's not so bad because you're dropping $250, $300, $350, whatever. But the more something goes up in price, the less people you have that are willing to buy it. You have to find like the right buyer. So that's something I think people don't think about. They don't think about like how easy would it be for you actually to sell it for what it's supposedly worth on the market.
A good case in point for that, Will, actually is my Pred Alien.
Yeah.
A lot of, I would see it listed all the time for $2,000, but I think it was the same sellers every time I would see it listed. And
exactly.
Finally, mine came up. The one I bought was $600, new in box. I was like, jump, grabbed it. I was like, that's an acceptable price for me. $2,000 was way out, but.
Exactly. But you're right, Mozzie. It's totally a thing. And, I just feel like with Grails, I think Leo, I think Leo was iterating this point or making this point. I do tend to agree that it should really be more about the emotional connection. But I do feel like I said, there's multiple criteria that need to be met for it. Could be a Grail to you. I mean, it's all subjective, really. But to me, it's like it has to be 2 times value and it has to be something that you truly love. It's a figure everyone's chasing after, but it's also one that you have and love. So to me, statues can do that. Figures can do that. Is it harder to do that in today's market? Totally. Because there's always going to be reissues. There's going to be another remake. Even if they don't make this exact, like reissue this Heath Ledger, when we asked Queen Studios, they didn't rule it out entirely.
Right.
Like they were like, we don't want to, but if there's demand, like if this thing gets crazy to the point where it's like going for $5,000-$6,000, you bet your ass they're going to reissue it. I don't care what anyone says.
Always.
Yeah, I mean, just that's my thing. So like in today's collectible market, nothing's going to appreciate to the point where it's going to become like a true Grail where it's like 5-6 times value or more. Like it's just not. And even if they do, like what they'll do is make a Joker in a different pose or something. Like, like say the Prime 1 Sauron, for example, is just incredible. Everyone's going crazy over it. They make him in a different pose. Like that's what they'll do. And they won't straight reissue it, but they'll just make it and then the value drops. So I think in today's collectible game, Grails are nice, but it really should be more of a personal Grail to you because financial Grails and meeting all those criteria just are so hard to do nowadays, especially long term. Because even if it does it short term, it's not going to do it long term. Because the second they reissue Darkseid Anakin, that old one is going to drop. So like this DX 11, like it's still holding pretty good value. But when Queen Studios comes out or when Hot Toys announces Joker 3.0, you bet your ass it's going to drop. So. That's like you have to be smart with your Grails about offloading them at the right times. Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck with a figure that you're like, man, this is kind of dated now. I should have sold it 6 months ago when I could have got 3 times as much. So anyway, long-winded, but that's my response.
No, that was great. No, you needed that information. Want to send a shout out to my guy Joel. Yes, third-party review says just dropped in to say hello and let you know that the total orders for the Joker are around 6,000 till now between the 3 sets. Wow,
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's dope.
That is dope.
And that's just about now. That's the deluxe version is about gone, I think, right? And then the standard ones will be on for a while, so they'll probably sell even more of those.
Damn, that's dope. That's some good business right there. Damn. KG. Last but not least, your thoughts on Grails.
I mean, what's the point of me going? I mean, these guys nailed it.
That's what we do best.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just going to agree with everybody here. I'm going to echo what everybody says here. I mean, look, for me, Grail is a term that a lot of people use. And I don't think nowadays Hot Toys are Grail figures anymore. I just don't see it. I mean, a figure rarely is Pennywise. I think Pennywise is going to be a Grail figure because it's what I've noticed, and I'm sure you guys noticed too, where when a person or a group of people don't talk about a pre-order, usually tends to be a Grail figure. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes that's the case. And it really depends, really, because Grail can mean different things for anybody. Like, for instance, Grail is like, nostalgia-wise, or Grail, value. It's really different for a lot of people. And I personally, now, like I said, man, Queen Studios right now, this is their first figure, and the Rooted Hair is going to be Grail. I mean, all 3 of them are going to be Grail, but I think the most peak Grail is going to be the Rooted Hair version.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't pre-order the one with the Rooted Hair because I'm not. I don't want to deal with the Rooted Hair. I just with my Wonder Woman stuff. I know they're different companies. it's something I'm really worried about with the figure. But we'll get into that later on. Like I said, Grail is thrown in different ways. Different people have different meanings and definitions of what a Grail figure is. But for me personally, a Grail is not necessarily the value, but the value I have for the figure as far as nostalgia wise, the meaning for it behind it, right? So for me, I grew up watching the 92 Pennywise film when I was a kid, and that thing terrified me. But I liked it. It was one of my favorite. I guess you could say maybe my only favorite clown when I was a child. So, and then after getting Pennywise, like the rebooted version, I had to have the figure. I mean, it was something I need to have in the collection. Mysterio, Hellboy, the list goes on. I buy figures to me that I consider as a Grail because I intend to keep. I don't intend to sell. It's all based on nostalgia, really. I'm sure a lot of you guys who do collect are buying these things based on nostalgia, and that's what we do most. But yeah, no. To keep it short, Grail is thrown out in different ways, but it all comes down to the person, how they interpret what a Grail figure is. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. Want to give a shout out to Mandalorian Huntress.
What up?
Hey.
How you doing?
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Friends lately. I'm sorry.
Good evening to you as well. Awesome. I know you got a favorite panel member, and that is what's up.
We all have a favorite. It's fine.
That's right.
We don't take offense.
No, not at all. No, that's what's up.
I mean, yeah. He's got great facial hair. So.
All for the nookie.
Yeah. You outed yourself, bro.
Hey, who else is it gonna be?
Me, man. I got the scruff. Come on now.
Amateurs.
Now that Mario's gone, I got the best beard here.
Yeah, hey, not a contest, but
hey. All right, gotta get thanks for the $5 bomb once again, Carlos. He says no more bullying. I guess they didn't hear their own message. Yeah. Yeah.
No chill, Carlos,
bro. This conversation.
All right, so our last thing I want to talk about tonight. So I think we hammered the whole Grails thing. We nailed Grails. So
hammer time.
This will be a good one to end on. So what's your favorite art box? There's been a lot of good art boxes, and I mean, Star Wars over the years has stepped them up. It's been the plain black box, but then they got a little creative now, and we see the little cigar wrapper going around the box now, which is adding more to the boxes. Actually, that little accent gives a lot of life to those boxes now. But I think when I think of Star Wars boxes, I want to say the inserts to the Rogue One boxes were very nice. They were way different than the regular Star Wars boxes we got. But personally, I think my favorite Hot Toys box would be the Christopher Reeves old school Superman box. I thought that was just simply amazing. It looks dope. But Anthony, I want to know what's yours. What is your you have any favorite art boxes that stick out to you?
Turret is a really nice art box.
Yeah.
The deluxes. I love how you have to see them to understand, but and they've got the nice little slip thing there with the fabric that opens up. It's really cool. I really like that one. Gosh, I really like my Stan Lee, my original Stan Lee.
That's a good box.
Yes. I love that box. I'm trying to think if there's some other ones. Those two definitely stand out. That's like the first thing that comes into my head. Lately, they just kind of been doing the standard like cigar band wrap and just I don't know if it's production. I know a lot of the older figures, they did some pretty neat stuff too.
They did.
It seems like they haven't. Well, I mean, kind of. I mean, the Venom one is kind of cool, I guess. It's just more of like a poster style, but
right. That is a cool box. That's one of my favorites. As of recent, I think that's one of my.
Yeah, Zombie Deadpool. I guess his box is kind of neat. It's nothing like too out there, but it's good. It's good.
I got some prepared, brother, because if you call me next, bro.
Oh shit. Okay. I will. Yeah.
I went and grabbed them because I have my boxes right in there.
That's awesome.
So this is actually the Arthur Morgan one.
Oh wow.
So this is the Outlaws. Very simple, but I like it because it's unique. This is the Gunslinger from Lim Toys. You can see on the backside, right? That's pretty damn cool.
That's
like I like the simplicity of this, but also just the design, the aesthetic of it. I just feel like it's unique. So that's like number 3. Number 2, I really like this Thanos.
Yeah, that one sticks out.
Yeah,
That's
I
an
really
amazing
like
box.
this. Yeah, I really like this one. And honestly, I'm in a little bit of the minority here. I think this is the Thanos to have, my
I
opinion.
agree.
I think this is the best one. I think it's the most
Absolutely.
iconic one, even though it doesn't have the armor. I think this one is the best. Somehow, like the paint apps are better, like the head sculpt's better.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, and then of course, I mean, come on now. What do people expect? I mean, my lights in the back.
of course.
It's so good. It's reflective, bro.
But that's a great box. I really like
Like-
that's one that you
like, come
definitely
on
want to
now.
like hang up and yeah, man.
Come on now, bro.
And look at
that.
that with the 3 doors. Come on, man.
Yeah, like seriously. And it's reflecting my lights, bro. Like look at that, and my computer screen.
And then when
Like,
you
that's
turn
how
it
good
to the side, you can see both sides of his face.
Yeah. Look at
That's awesome.
See?
Dude, that's insane.
See that? Come on now. This figure's a grail.
How cool would it have been if the eyes can grow in the dark?
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
That would have
But
been
the figure's insane. It really is insane.
Yeah.
The figure's insane. The box art's insane. The base, everything about this figure is a grail. It's sold out now. So
Yeah, he's right here.
It's amazing.
So I have lots of boxes, and those are just the 3 that come to mind right now. But yeah.
That is amazing box. Want to give a shout out to Fig Fake. Thank you so much for the $10 bomb. Said just wanted to send some love. Really appreciated all of you guys and the friendly space for collectors you've created without all the drama. That's right.
Yeah.
We're family here. We're family here. We absolutely are. Appreciate that. You're 100% right. That's about positivity. That's what it's about positivity, no drama, no bullshit. This is supposed to be fun. We're talking about fun. We want to talk about bullshit, go home and live your life. It's a lot of bull, and we all have a lot of bullshit in our lives, you know. And this is an escape from the bullshit. So there's no need to pull bullshit into your escape because then it's just bullshit.
Bullshit.
Just
Yeah,
bullshit.
they're just digging themselves their own hole. At
That's
this
it.
point. So
That's it.
Waving the white flag. I know nothing.
KG.
Yeah, I got 3.
Please, no. Let's
So
see the solo. You got the floor, young man.
it's definitely it's hard to pick because I picked really good ones. So okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. 3rd place would be the Venom box.
Ooh.
I personally really like this box, but there's something about those other 2 boxes that just speak to me more than this. But dude, this is a great box. Love it. Love the presentation of it too. When you open the box, you get the actual like tendrils when you open it. It's amazing, and you get to see the whole figure. Now this is going to be tough. You know what? I'm sorry, Will, but I got to put this in 2nd place.
Hey, that's still good. I'm still happy.
Look, it's nothing about being, Will being here. It's just I love this box. I mean, it's the fact that you have like this balloon thing and right behind it's like there's like blood and everything. You could take this off and you could see that. I mean, come on. And the fact that when you do open it, come on. You do see like this, thing, come home and play. Like that's just, I mean, the one thing that we have to consider that when you're buying a Hot Toys figure, they put so much effort with these boxes. That's the thing. And now 1st place has got to go with this one.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
This is, man. People who skipped out on this, I'm sorry. This is just a really good figure.
Yeah. I shouldn't have sold that figure.
It's still available, I think, Big Bad, so you still have another, chance on getting it. But this is, I mean, from the red tone, it's insane. I mean, for a figure that Hot Toys made at low production, I mean, they put a lot of effort into the figure and also into the box. So those are my top 3. But some honorable mentions would be like the Mysterio box and the Miles one. Those are some pretty good boxes. So yeah, those are my top 3.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love that. And last but not least, Maz.
Yo.
Oh, what happened to Lou? Where's Lou? There he is.
He dipped,
Okay.
bro.
I'm gonna say,
Yeah, I
where
think he
is
had
he?
to,
there,
something
but not
happening
We
over
didn't hear
there.
from him. Oh,
Yeah, no, my alarm went off and it cuts off the sound and the video on my phone.
gotcha,
Right now, I'm walking out the door.
gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah, you just keep walking there, buddy.
Hey,
So,
listen, somebody got to work.
But before we go to Mars, Lou, do you have any any of your favorite boxes that stick out in your mind? That's like some of the best Hot Toys boxes that you've ever seen.
Best Hot Toy boxes, Venom, Pennywise, Hulkbuster, definitely, because
Hell yeah!
it's a unique style of box. It's not something that you're commonly seen when it comes to like a foamed encased box set. Who else? Um, correct me if I'm wrong. I think some of the Predators have like the illest art boxes
I'm
as
looking
well.
into that.
Yeah, right. You was gonna get into that. So that's a perfect segue. Let me segue to Maz because Maz has these and he knows more about these art boxes for Predator because they have like beautiful sleeves and it goes and corresponds with the figure itself.
I've never even seen the boxes. I can't wait for this. So we're gonna go to you, Mars. Let me give you the solo. You got the floor.
Yeah, I wish I had a better way to show that, but this is one of them. Let's see if we can get it zoomed properly here. So this is the Wolf Cleaner Kit box, and it's designed to look like his cleaner kit that's on his back. And when you open it, actually, the figure is in like the center of it, and like it, all four sides has got his accessories. So it's like on this pillar of the figure is like on a pillar of what's the plastic stuff that holds the figures? What do you call it? You know what I'm talking about? The plastic
The tray,
tray,
Clamshell or
so the plastic tray is like a square inside the box, and it's like a pillar. So everything like you have, your Predator on one side, you got your accessories, you got other accessories and other accessories, and in this box in particular, this was in the center. This particular piece, this chest burster, which is why I bought that particular Predator because I already had the heavy weaponry, which is the same, Wolf, but newer. This is an older one. But yeah, this is a very unique box. I've never seen anything else like it. I mean, like I said, this part lifts off. This top piece lifts off as if the med kit was opening, and then it you open it up and stuff. It's really cool. That's the most unique art box I have. One of my other favorites is this other Predator here. It's pretty simple though. It's the ancient Predator art box. It's not too crazy, but it's just a beautiful piece. And then the next would probably be Makiko. Makiko.
Ooh, that's the female Predator. Yeah, I forgot about that joint.
Oh yeah,
This is a picture of like my closet before I finished it up. And then an honorable mention would be my Green Menace box because that's some great artwork on that. So
Gotcha.
the So Toys Green Menace.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Oh, Dark.
But I mean, I had a
Spider.
hard time choosing what boxes, to be honest with you, because it's crazy. And I didn't want to go with the same three you guys are going with, because Pennywise obviously is a great box. But
that's like one of the best boxes right now, definitely. Somebody who was that in the chat that said, yes, Fad Gadget. He said, yeah, the '89 Joker, definitely. That was a pretty.
That's a good one.
Had
yeah,
the
the DX ones have those boxes. Like
multiple layers. Yep, embossed paper, attention to detail. Was not. Yeah, I forgot about that, but that was just awesome. And I gotta put this up. Carlos, you can stop hijacking my show, bro. But I'm gonna put it up. Thank you for the $2 bomb. My favorite box is the Trojan Variety Tack. Back in the day, that was mine too.
Wow.
What flavor today?
Can't wait to have him on the show next week.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I mean, that was pretty good. We had a lot to talk about tonight. Well, not a lot to talk about, but we talked about some real cool stuff tonight.
Yes.
It was a great show. I thank you all for being here. This has been great, amazing show. Thank you guys in the chat. You guys have been awesome, all of you out there. Remember to hit that like button and all that good stuff. You know how it goes. But before we leave out, I am going to go and I was going to go to KG and he just turned his camera off.
He's back.
KG, what you got going on, brother?
Yeah. So tomorrow, thanks for coming on. By the way, brother Cousins, as always. Tomorrow, me and Riley are going to talk tonight about our live stream tomorrow. We don't know what time, but we'll definitely announce it tomorrow morning. We have that going on, and so far that's pretty much it. Me and Riley know we're doing this collab thing for, just to have fun and try to bring something new to the to the community in content creating. So yeah, we have that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. If you guys want to check out Riley reviews on YouTube and also on Instagram, make sure you guys do that as well. Check out my channel as well and IG. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. And thanks again for tonight. This was a blast having everybody on here. Absolutely. And the previous people who joined, Lael and Mario. So yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Awesome. Will sexification, my fella D.
Hey, bro. Who's guys?
What's going on with your channel, man?
Dude, thanks so much for having me, as always, Jay. And like I said, it's been a couple weeks since I've been on, I think. But dude, happy to be here. Thrilled to be here, man. So very exciting. And the art box discussion, man, I was thrilled because I'm like, I have them right there. So I could literally show and tell. So that was nice. But yeah, man, so tomorrow we'll do lights, camera, collect. I'm still trying to decide. I think I'm going to move the time up to maybe when I get home from work, like 5:30 or something like that. So I'm not sure who the guests will be yet, but there will be topics that we will discuss tomorrow night. And then from there, we'll have Collectors Mingle 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. So that'll be Sunday per usual. Other than that, man, I'll be appearing on other people's streams here and there. I know, Brother Cousins, I think you're on this Sunday, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You're on this Sunday because I'm glad we got you back on there, and still got to get the rest of the panel sorted out. So I think Boston Collectors is going to be on though. I'm pretty sure he's
nice.
Show too. Yeah, I've been trying to book him for quite a while. Dude, he's such an in-demand guy. Like, it's so hard to book, man. But anyway, that's pretty much it. So I'm just doing those two streams, and that's pretty much it. And then my OnlyFans, that's on the side.
There you go.
And apparently Carlos is going to be on your stream as well.
I just want to bring something up. Can we please hit that like and subscribe button on this channel, please? Because I don't know how many people we have on the chat because I can't see it, but make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. So
should I don't know if I should make Carlos the one-on-one guest. I don't know how that will go.
Yeah.
So maybe put him in a panel and see, but he's a wild card like me. So
yeah,
2 wild cards in one place could be a bad mixture.
Yeah, we see what happens with that. My brother from another mother, Mafia, XO6 Player Pimp.
Hey, what's good, man?
How shoot, what you got? You got everything going on. Come on, you could just roll the list down.
Oh man, what is there? Well, first, thanks for inviting me, as always.
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. Just come subscribe if you haven't already. That's it. That's all. We all do good stuff here, so come check it out if you haven't, and we keep it real. That's what's up, So that's all that matters at the end of the day. So,
for sure, man.
Absolutely. And last but not least, okay, we have Lou here. Sorry, Lou. I almost keep forgetting. I'm like, I gotta go back in and
yeah, my bad. My alarm kept going off. I thought I hit off and I hit snooze, and it's a pain.
Yeah, you see, Loco, it snoozes. So after 8 minutes, it's gonna come back. So,
no, I hit stop this time.
But Maz, we're gonna go to you next. Maz, what's going on with you? What's going on with your channel? So you put a new video out today too, as well.
Yeah, I put up a video today. It was a behind the scenes of my Batman in the Warehouse. It was just pretty much just that because I did a live discussion where we went over that along with a whole bunch of other stuff. And
that is awesome.
This is the video just on the behind the scenes, and it also went over my new membership perk that I'm going to be putting in. It's going to be in the bottom tier. It's not listed in the tier, but basically what we'll do is at the end of each month is I'll get the email addresses for everybody in the membership, and they're going to get wallpaper of the month basically. So whatever photograph we decide this month, though, is going to be that Batman shot, will be a wallpaper for your phone and your computer. And then next month we're gonna have one of Harry's wallpapers. Cinematographer on Instagram. We're gonna do a poll next month for whatever that wallpaper is gonna be. As for that, this weekend I am off. I have downtown Atlanta. I got a DJ gig tomorrow night, so I'm not gonna try to stream tomorrow before that. And then Saturday I'm going out to the toy store with cigars and bacon, and we're gonna go shopping. So it's 2 hours away, so I didn't want to try to rush back and get back in time for my show there. And then so Tuesday I'll be back live streaming again with some more toy photography talk.
Awesome. That sounds great. Damn, I'm gonna go toys, figures, cigars. That sounds good as shit. Damn. add pancakes to it. I'm there. Shit. Man, pancakes and ashtrays. Anyway, I love a dive.
And I'll be recording that trip at the toy store, by the way. So I'll have to edit that, of course, and at some point get it up. But
that's gonna be awesome. I love videos. Man, we got to pair up on a video like that. I like doing like trips and stuff like that. That's
come
awesome.
to Atlanta, man. Let's do a Dragon Con one. That'd be awesome, man. Like, and I'm not talking about like a regular like con one where you see people go to, the con and be like, oh, look, we're all on a dealer stuff. I'm talking about the con ones where you go to the parties, you're in the green room, you're floored out of your mind, and you're just like, what's happening? I don't remember. You wake up the next morning, drool and whatever else coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, just get Maz drunk.
That's what I want. Get Maz drunk. Party side of Dragon Con. Dragon Con is a party.
That sounds phenomenal.
Cigars and bacon, Carlos is what I said. Cigars and bacon.
That's what's
and this
up.
kid will be there too.
That's what's up. Loco, what's up? What you got going on, my brother?
Well, thank you for having me, first and foremost.
Absolutely.
Thank you for those who actually liked the video. Thank you for hitting that like button. Mm-hmm. Thank you for subscribing to my boy over here, Daddy Cousins, aka Space Pimp. I'm working on an episode that I'm going to be doing weekly, which is called Panels, which I'm going to be doing stills that are either inspired by the comics or film, and it's going to tell a story. So basically, that's what's going on my channel. It should premiere sometime this week, and tomorrow, Figure Flex Friday.
Woo!
Hashtag Figure Flex Friday. If you got some photos and shots, you put it there. Maz, you're not invited. Sorry, I'm just joking. Maz over here flexing on us with some shots, some cool shots.
Dude, I'm just gonna do a shot of this bat signal cast into like some fog.
See,
this is from the old Batman Begins movie.
Already, see. So basically, you'll see me and catch me there. You catch me on Geeking Out on Sundays, and whenever I kind of like muscle my way through to a live stream. I'm like, yo, where's my link? Where's my link? Open the door. It's Loco Lou, not ATF, but Loco Lou.
We had you on Tuesday because you did that.
Yeah, I gotta get back on wheels. I gotta get back on 6 Scale Mafia. And KG, whenever he wants to bring an old guy like me to the Wonder Twins stream and bring me in for some insight and let them know how gray hairs start, what I mean?
What the hell is up with that, man? Yeah, KG, because I was like, dude, I'm young at heart. Come on. I look young. I'll fit in with we could be a trio.
Here's the thing, brother. I thought you were, listen, I'm no joke. I thought you were like at least 28 when I first saw you. Young.
He's 18, bro. Come on.
Yeah, 28, that's an insult. I usually get 20.
No, but honestly, man, no, we're just trying to, because we're having Dan actually on tomorrow. So we're going to have next week, we're trying to figure out who we're going to have on for next week, but we're definitely going to bring one of you guys for sure.
All right. Sounds good. But everybody, thank you so much for being in the chat. Love you guys. You guys have been awesome. Always a good show, man. Great. This has been fun. We will see you guys next week. But before we leave, I'm just going to put this on the screen for my guy. I ain't got to say nothing. I ain't got to say nothing else. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this camera's done. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back with a better camera. I don't know what the hell is going on with my Sony. We'll see you guys.
Have a good weekend.
It can't hold the pimp juice. That's what it is. It can't hold the pimp juice.